Okay, so we have, I'm a little late. We have AERI. This one is gapping up. It's not a leading gapper, but it is gapping up here. ILAG doesn't look so bad here above its 1 minute high there, but only if it finishes above VWAP here. Finish kind of low there. I don't really like that, but we'll see. See what it does in this next 1 minute, I guess. We also have INDO rejecting right out of the gates. ASRT, and then APRN. APRN does not look bad here if it can curl back above VWAP for the break of 7, but that's two major resistance levels there. We'll keep an eye on ILAG. Jesus. Big seller there at 67, so that would be a target, my first target. I don't really like how weak it looks up here. Two dojis already and a rejection on ILAG, so I'm not really feeling this one. Go to INDO, nice recovery. So INDO above its levels here. Well, it's also really choppy. 9 cent spread. Gotta keep that in mind. 10-cent spread just about. Now it's down below VWAP. It's 67. As long as it holds, okay, something's going on with my charts. As long as it holds above these levels, I should be fine for this next 1 minute high break. Well, it's ripping out now. So I guess 75 should have been my entry. But this one's too choppy for me. I don't like it. The spreads are too big and it's too choppy. I'm not into it. HUSA. Okay, we can wait for HUSA on a pullback. This technically would be its pullback. Again, something's wrong with my charts. It keeps flashing like the whole platform. I don't know what's going on there. HUSA, massive rejection, back down to VWAP. Go check on AERI. This one's pretty crowded though. I think the float on this is really high, so I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do with this one. It's not a huge mover, so I'd have to take a large share size. So our leading gapper's rejecting now. Not easy to borrow. Go to INDO. It did break its highs, but it's just so choppy. I don't trust this one at all. APRN. This one is easy to borrow. It's filling that gap there on the daily. So let's see, there's a nice recovery in APRN here. If this can pop back above 667, we could see it curl back to VWAP at 692. INDO's hitting the scans. So the spreads are tightening up here. Kind of, not really. It's still a little choppy. 200s right here at 10. So I gotta be careful on this one for rejection. I'll be back close to 920 there. So massive doji on its 1 minute. I'm gonna take a starter here at 36 with 500 shares. I'm gonna look for this next 1 minute to pop up here through 40 and 50 for a break. Well, not a break, but a push to its highs here of 970. So let's see if we can get that in this last couple seconds here. We're coming up to 950. See if we can keep popping up here. Hit 47 for a second. So I don't like that low open that it had there. 46 now. Get a break through 50, snap through 50, not quite. Coming back down here. Back up to 42. I should sell it. I just sold it there. Took a loss on it. It might just resolve right here. It's 45. I might have just sold out too quick. Sold it for a 1 cent loss there, and there's the break 49. Not a massive break there. That was actually a double top. It didn't break out how I wanted to at all, so. But I did get filled really fast though. I didn't get chopped out here or have to take a massive loss on it. So I should have got in there for that break, but I don't know. I'm not feeling this is holding very well, so that's why I'm not really interested in taking this trade at this moment. Could have been a quick scalp right there though. If it holds again, then we can get in, but yeah, no, it's all the way back down. So I'm not surprised at this rejection. That's why I was hoping that this one's easy to borrow because I wanted to short it back here. I was kind of hoping it would reject. I'm not surprised about this one. APRN. So this would have been a nice short there. ILAG. Popping back up to view up. I don't really think it's going to do it though. HUSA, AERI. Wet G. This one's halted going up. Not sure what's going on with this one. Let on volume. So nothing's really going anymore. We have Ape. What's this? I didn't even get a trade after that last time I traded. I hadn't been trading all week and I haven't reviewed anything. I haven't looked at anything since that vacation, I guess. I could have traded many times, but I decided not to. I don't know. Ape holding here for the break of 7. Spreads aren't too bad, 5-6 cents. Could take a 500 share starter here at 91. Going for the break of 7. See if it dips down on me. That sucks. Massive seller stacked at 15. Jeez, that sucks. Could have been in there at 91. I just wasn't paying that much attention to it. Wasn't so confident in it. What a nice recovery there. Having a hard time breaking 25 there. I'm surprised. All levels right there. This one's getting real crowded here, it looks like. Having a hard time breaking that 25 level. Unless it's getting halted here and I just can't see the halt level. Which that's what it looks like. So yeah, so it's halted. For some reason I just couldn't see the halt level. That's weird. INDO, I would short it here. I don't want to short it here. It is holding VWAP several times, but the way that it's kind of flagging here to me makes sense for a short position. But then again, it's having a nice recovery at this point. Let's see what it wants to do. So nice recovery here on INDO. We could take an entry for a long position if we can get a dip around 45. So I'm looking for that dip, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. Yeah, because the ask is not moving at all. It already broke its 5-minute high, broke its 10-minute high. The time to get in would have been somewhere in this choppiness. And then look at that massive rejection all the way back to 30. Jesus, man. All the way back to 30, but the ask still shows 50, so APRN, NERV, ASRT, INDO, ILAG, APRN, HSA, wet G, so massive rejection on that one. APE. So this one resumes at basically 47. We'll keep it on watch. AERI curling back here. Too crowded for me to trade this one, I think. INDO all the way back up here. Okay. I don't want to take INDO up here at all. It's too choppy. I want to take a starter at 60, but at the same time I don't. Take one there. Well, I guess I got a bad fill there in at 63. See if we can break this high here. If it's going to be a massive rejection. This last candle is what? 79. So it's not breaking it how I want it to. I'm selling there. Just got rid of that. Almost 10 cents. I was really hoping for the 79 high break, but it's a 5 and 10 minute are both right there, but I guess it needs more time to consolidate. 75, and there's the break right there. So it just took a little too long for me. So we're cutting up to a massive resistance level here at 10. It's 200 at 10. Could buy this dip on a pullback at 45. Could see what that does. could get in on this next 1 minute since it held up here, held support. Go for the break at 10 potentially. I'm real nervous of a false break though, all the way back to 920. I don't trust it enough. We'll go check on Ape and see what Ape's gonna do. Ape is gonna resume. Don't really have that many resistance levels on this one. So 760 is our first resistance level. That's a weird resumption. Shouldn't resume. Shouldn't have resumed there. I don't know why it resumed kind of late. That's weird. Flat resumption as well. It's a nice recovery. It's a bit choppy. All the way back down to 21 there. I'm not feeling this one either, if I'm being honest. Go back to INDO. So INDO did end up breaking that level, but with a massive rejection. We could get in for this next 1 minute high break towards 10, hit its 200, but it's a big risk. 1 minute MACD's coming to a cross. Next 5 minute opens after this 1 minute. I don't know. I don't trust it. Low resumption there. And it's slowing down. It's a symmetrical triangle and it's breaking its low here. So breaking 960. I mean, if it breaks 960, maybe even if it comes to 945 and then pops up, I could take a long position. Five minutes ending in a doji here though. There's a 5 and 10 minute high break right there. Like I said, I should have taken that entry that I was talking about. It's if it comes down to 45 and then pops back up, I should take a long. But I didn't take that, and that would have been a really nice position. The open here was 64. 64 and it's all the way to 85. That's a 20-cent move. Could take a long on this next 1 minute. 1 cent high break. I don't know what I want to do with INDO right now. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. It feels like it's coming to that point of breaking its lows here. It's had several dojis already. It broke its 5-10 minute high by 1 cent already. So I don't know. I think it's gonna pull back to VWAP maybe. We need to wait for a proper setup. And there's literally nothing else in the scans. Everything else is just kind of done, I guess. A break of 70 here. Back then to 60 wouldn't look so bad. I could take a start at 60. It just depends on how far it's gonna pull back here. 74 on the ask. Take a start at 70. There's not really any bounce to it right now. So it might be a mistake taking it here. So it's stacking now at 69. 64, yeah. So rejection there to 50. So we can get a pop. I'll exit at 64. If I can. So got out there at 64. Pulled back a little too much. I took a loss now, 6 cent loss. So really we have 7 cent loss and three losses on commission already. Man. Ape is halted going down and Bond is halted going up, I believe. So we broke the low on the 5 and 10 minute. But can we see a strong recovery back to 70? Doesn't look like it. There's rejection towards VWAP. Not a strong recovery. I guess that's kind of it for this one. So what I was hoping for was to buy support here. I was looking to buy support since it kept holding 70. It finally broke 70, but I was expecting a stronger bounce. And if we did see a recovery to 75 or so in the next 1 minute open, I was looking for that target of about $10. But we obviously didn't get that. Just didn't work out. So let's see what else we got going on. Bond, halted going up. Too light on volume for me. AERI. I don't really care for this one. It's too crowded. The float's too high. ILAG. It's done. APRN. I mean, it's curling back here, but for the most part, it looks like a bear flag on the 5 minute. We could keep an eye on it, but Let's see. HOSA back above VWAP. Broke its 5 and 10 minute high here though. See, it touched VWAP there. I could get in. It was a 2 candle pullback, but I think it's pulled back a little too much. Trying to take a starter here on a short position. Wasn't filled. Take it there at 40, 41, I guess. Not where I wanted to get filled at all, actually. I'm taking a 300 share starter on it though. So I'm really going for its 10-minute low break. Its 10-minute low is 31, and I'm going to go for its low here of 23. That would be my target, I guess. So let's see if we can break lower here. I'm in, not where I wanted. I want it 45. That's really where I wanted to get in at, but let's see what this even does. 37. This would really need to start breaking down here. Breaking its lows, making lower lows. If it doesn't, I'll just stop out right away. I'll give it some time. It's 35. Can we get the break at 31 and start breaking down to the 20s? Low resumption there. 33. I'm gonna add here at 33. Looking for the break through 31. It's 31. Can we break through 31? Not quite. Double bottom there. Big seller stacked at 30. Need the break at 31 here. We could probably slam through 30. No, we're not getting that break. It's starting to recover here. I don't want to scare myself out of it yet. A little resumption there. Let's see if we get the breakdown here. Give it one more shot. 34, 33. Need to see 32 and then 31. No, it's bouncing here. It's 33. Can we break 32 and then 31? It's 32 for a second. 31. Finally get the break at 31 to the 30s. Now's the time to break if it's gonna break. It's too thick. I'm gonna get rid of it. Selling it here at 32 if I can. And there's the break. Jesus, man. Look at that. That's hilarious, dude. I sold it way too soon there. That sucks. Sold it at 31. It actually shows it sold at 31. That just sucks. So flat trade there. It just took too long. It held that support level 3 different times, and then right when I sold it, decided to let me break. It looked so obvious to break lower on the 10-minute and the 5-minute, but knowing that it just held, I was like if I keep letting this hold and then it spikes up on me here past 40, I'm actually done. Like, I'm gonna have to stop out with another loss. So I didn't want to stop out for a loss there and sold with hardly any profit. I was really hoping to get that push through, especially through this level 23. We definitely got the push through 23, but dude, like, that just took way too long. Took too long, and it kept holding, and it was forming a flat descending triangle here. So let me drop my horizontal. So I see what it was forming. I just hesitated, and I thought, if it keeps holding, then this next 1 minute is just gonna spike, and I really didn't want to get in for a spike. So unfortunately, after seeing that wall of sellers at 30 and knowing that I just held 31, it was stuck at 31, I was like, we might just hold, and then it's just gonna do a quick spike and rip all the way to 50, and I don't want to be in if it's gonna rip to 50. So I sold for a loss, or I sold for a small gain, like 2 cents probably, after you balance it out. And look at it, all the way back down to 6. So not only did it beat the profit target I was looking for, but I also sold way too soon. So that's unfortunate. It's whatever. So we'll go to INDO. INDO popping back up here. I do like INDO for a breakthrough 10. We could take a starter. It's a bit choppy. It's 5-minute just open, so we could get in for the break if it's 5-minute high. I want to get in on a micro pullback here if I can, but it's finishing really high. Can the ask move lower here? Not quite. So the ask didn't move at all. Broke its 5-minute high there. Not quite the 10-minute high. 10-minute high is 92. This one is also 92. And there's a break, so there's a break of 10. Exactly what I said what I wanted to do is go for the break of 10. Not only does it, but surpasses it tremendously here, all the way to 35 now. So missed out on this trade too. I was waiting for that perfect pullback again. Once again, I was waiting for that nice pullback, just didn't get it. God damn, dude. Okay. So an obvious move here, and I didn't take it. Really obvious. Now it's too extended, so I don't want to take it up here. And wait for it to pull back here. Pull back to our only support is going to be around this level, this high, 92. We're going to have to go off half and whole dollars at this point. So I don't really know where I want to get in on this one if I do. I can't believe I just missed this massive move. I don't want to feel FOMO either. I don't want to get into frustration. So I'm going to wait for it to pull back properly, set up properly. If it just goes without me, oh well, it just goes without me, so. So I'm waiting for a pullback opportunity around this low here, low 31. That's our new support, I guess. So it's slowing down up here. Let's see what this wants to do. We're gonna get the break of 50. If it does break 50, our closest support is around 30. I don't want to get on it so extended up here. I want this candle to pull back. It's probably gonna rip here, but I want this to pull back. What I think is going to happen is this next 1 minute resumption is going to open and then it's going to rip higher and then be a false break on both the 5 and 10 minute. Unless this next 1 minute open just pulls back and then it starts a pullback on the 5 minute candle, then cool. But the way it's holding up so strong here, I think we might get the quick break of 11 on both the 5 and 10 minute here. So broke 11, we actually got it prior to even breaking here. That's so interesting. We're gonna get the break back down through 11. Let's see. 1101, 11. There's a break back below 11. Pop up through 11 once more, so 1110 now. Can we get a proper pullback? 1080 is our new support. Broke its high there. 25. 30. So broke both its 5 and 10 minute high. It's too extended. I can't trade it. I'm trying to convince myself to take a trade. I'm not gonna take it. I'd be chasing it so bad up here. If this was easy to borrow, I'd be prepping for a short around here. It's too extended, I think. And it's slowing down. Back down to 20. Can we break into the teens? Does it break into the teens? So now that the 5 and 10 minute high are broken, I'm gonna have to wait for a really good setup, an obvious one, because this is I'm catching the back end at this point. VWAP's all the way at 980. Like, what? I'm not gonna trade it. So that's a break of 50. Back down to the 20s on the bid at least. False break. I'm not too surprised at the false break here though. Like I said, it's too extended and it's slowing down tremendously up here. We already have a massive doji there, so it only makes sense that this breaks lower. 1080 could be support, it's in 70 really. But I don't think I really care for it at this point. It's too extended. Like I said, it's 5 and 10 minute already broke. It's not really worth trading. It has to consolidate properly. I'm catching that back, and if I try to trade it over here. Symmetrical triangle broke out and it had a false break, so now it's just rejecting. That's to prove that it can hold 1120 for continuation through 1150. But right now it's not holding that level. There's no bounce to it here, there's no nothing, it's just trending lower. So I think this one's a wrap. Just so unfortunate I missed that entire ride. I could have, like I said, I could have traded it in between, I could have traded it anywhere, I could have traded both of these big candles. This one was just a mistake. I should have just taken my entry at 74. I just didn't want it to spike down to 940 or something on a false break. So I wanted a small pullback, but I should have known on the previous candles that there's not really any pullbacks on this stock. It does pull back, but when it does, it pulls back a ton. So that's why I was just like, I was waiting too long for that perfect pullback, and I missed a huge opportunity there. That was a massive, almost $1 share opportunity. So, and then trading it higher than that, I mean, I didn't feel comfortable based on how choppy the stock is and how many massive drops it had already. I didn't feel comfortable taking it. So let's see, we have our first bear flag there. Let's see if it rejects or if it, let's see if it recovers actually. If it can recover, that'd be great. So now there's its break lower. Let's see if we can bounce though. It's kind of bouncing there off of 1080. Not a strong recovery. Let's see if we can get back above 11. Not quite. So finish low there. See if we can continue breaking lower. I'd rather see this recover though. We can see this recover back to 1120 and hold above. I mean, that'd be great. I'd take a starter. See, it's coming back to 11 here. See 11, and I was debating to take a starter there at 84. What a trade that would have been. That would have been aggressive, but I was debating to take it. So let's see. This is ending in a doji. We could take a starter for recovery through 11. Should I give it more time though? That's what I'm wondering. Coming back down to 80. It's really aggressive if I do take a starter here at 86 though. Finished in a red doji, so seller's stacked at 97 as well. Gotta be careful if I do take an entry. So no, this is breaking lower now. So no, 5 and 10 minute are done on this one. I'm not gonna trade it. Unless, like I said, it just shows a massive recovery, which right there it was popping up for a second. There's 11, so now we're recovering. Kind of a surprise recovery here. Target can be, if I take an entry, target could be 1120. Can I get a dip here? Nope. I'm expecting a false break closer to 20. It didn't pull back any on this 1 minute candle, so that's why I'm a little nervous. I want to see it pull back a bit. Come back to 11 or something. Gotta be real careful with this 10 minute here. There's 20. There's 20. There's 35. So nah. I don't know how comfortable I feel on this one. It's not pulling back like at all. Back down to 1110. See if you get the break of 11. So quick rip and break of its high there. And that's 5 minute. Still hasn't pulled back really any. This is a break, so false break. I'll go ahead and take a starter at 1080 if it can pull back to this level. Really low resumption there. 95. It's 1080, not quite on the ask though. It's 88, 87. Just looking at the 5 and 10 minute, it doesn't look like it's in my best interest to take a long here. It's not breaking back above 11. It's a lot of red coming through. 5 minutes at doji, 10 minutes also at doji, and it's coming close to its lows. It doesn't really make any sense for me to take a long here. So let's see if I save myself from a loss here from a really good entry. Still holding, but I think it's forming a descending triangle, kind of like how it was in the other one. The only difference is it's not making a lower low this time. It's actually trending back up. Could take a starter here at 94 for anticipation of the break of 11. So here it is. It's 80, break of 80 here. I don't know. Ape halted going. Oh, Ape resumed, I guess. But it looks like it's gonna get halted going down. USCG's hitting the scans. ILAG. This one's been done. APRN. Same thing. It's been done. Getting a lot of sideways consolidation on this one. APRN. Oh. Dude, that really sucks. That really sucks that I literally sold right here. Like, oh my god, I saw it and everything. That's so hilarious. AERI. This one's done. Not gonna trade that one. INDO. So we did break that low there. 5 and 10 minute. I don't know. I really don't know. This is confusing. If it keeps holding, then I mean I could just keep buying the dip, but it doesn't. If it doesn't break, like they're broke. But if it pops all the way back up here, then I mean I could take another. I could take a long. It broke its 5 and 10 minute low there already. Still got another 5 minutes for the 10 minute open. $10.80 is now our new resistance level, so it has to break above 10.80, and then I guess my target would be 11.20. So you get that break of 85 there. That's a big level. So there's a break back up to 10.90. Taking a starter there at 85. Ugh, not looking so good for me there. Low 1 minute resumption. That actually just crushed me. Selling there at 76, 10-cent loss. If I can get out, which I can't. Whew. So, yep, that's a mistake. Man. So just gonna stop out there. Just sold it. That definitely put me red on the day for sure. That's about a $300 loss there. So, yep. So 237. I should have just left the stock alone. I was given it the benefit of the doubt. It pulled back so many candles in a row, 5 candles. This one was green. I decided to take an entry while it was still green, and then last couple seconds turned red on me, and I was like, nope. I tried to get rid of it at 76, but obviously I couldn't get rid of it, and that's what I get. I should have known 5 and 10 minute just looking at them. I should have known it was gonna break its low. I don't know why I took this entry. I guess it's because I was just looking at the 1 minute. I forgot about the 5 and 10 minute. I was just hoping for a little too much on this one. Just knowing how it was slowing down here, showing that it just wasn't breaking lower. Then it popped back above 80. Looked a little strong to me for some reason, and that was a stupid trade. So thanks to that one trade, that one trade, I'm down $237. So unfortunate, but I was before that, managing my risk pretty well, I would say. I was trying my best to take careful, precise trades because this stock is just crazy choppy and there's nothing else in the scans. I really, really wish that this stock was easy to borrow. Like, I seriously wish it was easy to borrow. Because I would have shorted it, like I said, up here. When it was up here, I said, this looks pretty good for a short. Like, I would start contemplating a short up here somewhere. Because it was slowing down too much and it was already looking like it had false break potential. So that would have been the perfect place to start taking position or whatever. But, oh well. I'm just kind of pissed about APRN as well. I mean, this one, like, literally right when I sold, it just dropped heavily. Just what I wanted it to do. It finally broke down, and I was kind of like, dude, you're joking right now. So, I don't know. Got frustrated. Any FTs in the scans, or what is it? Any PT. So this is on the scans as well. Could go for its daily high break, which I think already broke. Yeah, 54. So back down to 60. I'm already at my max loss, so we'll just wrap it up here. 237. I'm gonna have to go anyways, so we'll wrap it up. Not the best day. Red day on my first day back, so I'm not really happy about that, but oh well. So down 237. That's a wrap. We'll be back tomorrow and see what else the market has for us, but today was just really choppy. Not what I expected, but I mean, it is what it is. So we'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then.